What is up, beautiful friends? Today has been a struggle trying to get this video going. I know that there's a strong message that needs to come through, but every time I try and click play, something happens. So here we go. This is the time where it's going to go all the way through. I feel like there's a lot of doubt in the air. After I said that, when I first started recording, I actually sneezed. So I feel like that's confirmation that there is a lot of doubt in the air, but it's not your doubt. It's not something that you own anymore, even though it was like a previous part of you that you used to claim as part of you. This doubt is something that feels almost outside of you now. I gave a message yesterday about tunnel vision, and I feel like that's kind of like what I'm seeing in my mind, where like you're in this tunnel and you're going forward and you just keep going forward, and you see like this like cloud of doubt come in front of your path, but you don't like see it the way you used to see it. You see the cloud of doubt and you almost kind of like walk through it in a way where like you realize that it's actually like transparent and you can walk through this cloud of doubt instead of letting it cloud your mind, if that makes sense. So now, instead of seeing that doubt as like part of you and letting it become and like envelop who you are, you're walking through it, or you're letting it dissipate, like, but also you're not like judging it. You're not judging it, and you are thanking it for keeping you safe in the past. I feel like this is like the enemy trying to like sway you or tempt you, like, because once you start, you know, finding your path within God and you start walking with God more strongly and developing more of your faith and trusting and surrendering to God, the enemy, the limiting beliefs are going to try and sway you even stronger. So that's how you know that like you're on the right path. So like this is confirmation today that like you are on the right path. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands here, but anyways, knowing that you're on the right path, because there wouldn't be forces trying to sway you otherwise if you weren't, and also knowing that like there's a reason why you're doing this. I heard this, I think yesterday, that God didn't choose you because you're special, and I'm not saying that you are, I'm just saying you're not special than anybody else is, more special than anybody else is, because we all have a purpose and a divine reason why we're here. But that's not why God chose you. God chose you because you're willing. And not everybody is going to be willing. So the more that you continue to choose and being willing and stepping into this surrender and this path that you feel guided to, the more it's going to start rewarding you. And you're not doing it for the reward. I know that. I know you're not, because I relate to that too. It's not about the destination or the you know, the fruits that come from what you're working on and what you're developing. It's about serving God and serving other people to find God and to find their purpose as well. However that may be. And it can be as simple as painting, making a painting and giving it to someone or selling it to someone, and that inspires them to be more creative in their life. You know, it doesn't have to be this grand big mission. For some people it is, and that's kind of like what I'm saying is like going back to like almost like, obviously we all have our own purpose, and I do think that like that purpose is different, and a lot of it is like preordained, like fate per se, but also like it can be as big as you want it to be, because it's as big as you choose it to be. It's as big as you surrender into it to be. It's as big as you are willing to make whatever it is, and as big as you are willing to stay dedicated and to trust And God's gonna see that and be like, wow, this person is like serious. And he is going to open up pathways that like you never thought even possible. So just kind of sticking to that and not giving up and just knowing that you're doing it for a reason. And that's the thing too, is like, I know that like you feel that too. I know you feel like you're going almost like you're entering like crazy mode with it, right? Like you are so like, you know that you're doing this for a reason. Like it feels so aligned. Like you're seeing so many more signs that are confirmation, and they're not even surprising you anymore, right? Like these signs are so aligned with where you're going, and there's just confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. And so you know that you're on the right path, but there are things that are going to deter you from that path. Oh my gosh, a bird just flew over my car. Confirmation, exactly. That is something I see a lot, is birds. I see signs of birds often. I've seen them since I was a kid. When I was like 12 years old, a little baby bird came and landed on my shoulder. Birds can be very significant to you. I don't know, but I feel like that's what I'm feeling right now. That was a sign to mention birds. Also butterflies, birds, butterflies, and dragonflies. Those can be very, very significant for you. And you may actually be seeing more birds lately. Like you may be like driving and like a bird flies over your car, or like a flock of bird flies, or like just right in front of you when you're driving. That can be super significant, and you may see that coming up. So that's also extra confirmation of this video. Yeah, God just wants you to know that he's proud of you. He's proud of the progress you've made. He's also proud of you that like everything that you've been through, like you didn't let it make your soul bitter. You took those experiences, okay? All the times that people doubted you, all the times that people called you crazy, all the times that people ostracized you, you didn't let it make your soul bitter. And because of that, all of this is coming in for a reason. You are now starting to see that all of that was worth it. You're connecting the dots like never before. You're starting to see like, okay, that's why I had to go through all of this, right? And I'm getting to like, I feel like you used to have a lot of doubt like in the past, especially because of what you went through. Because of what you went through, you developed a lot of like low self-esteem habits, and there was also probably a point in your life where like you were so low. Like I know like during my shadow and when I went through my shadow, there was 2 main times in my life where like it was very dark. The first time I went through my shadow, I really didn't know what was happening, but it was super dark, extremely dark. And you can probably relate to that too. And the darkest times in our lives generally lead to the lightest times, because after my first shadow, I went through one of the happiest, most bright, love-filled times in my life. And then it happened again, and I went through actually the hardest time of my life. So sometimes we can have cycles like that, but I feel like if you are watching this right now, if you have made it this far, that cycle is over. You have broken the cycle, you have broken the chains, and you are ready to step into your sovereignty, and you're ready to move forward in your life. Literally, you guys, birds have been flying over my car since I said something about birds. There's been 3 more that have flown over my car. Oh my God, another one! Holy Spirit, you guys. You can't make this stuff up. Like, wow. Wow. Holy Spirit, you guys. Yeah, this and there's a butterfly. There is a butterfly right there. y'all, okay, if you have made it this far, you have no idea what is coming for you this year. Oh, wow, you guys, you have no idea. Over the next couple of months, I'm getting even this month, by the end of May, if you're seeing this in May 2026, another bird. I'm not even joking. I am not even joking. You guys, after this video, I'm gonna see if I can record some of these birds, and I will post a short on here for you. Not that I need to prove anything, but this is crazy. It wasn't happening at first, okay? But as soon as I mentioned the birds, the first time it happened, it's been happening the whole time. Like, God is with us. Can you feel that? Can you feel that, you guys? Friend, we're in this together. Like, how amazing is it that we get to talk like this? I don't know where you're watching this from, but I just want to say that I love you and that I'm proud of you. And I know that I said that God's proud of you, but also sometimes it helps coming from a friend as well. I know you may be feeling alone in this process. And I feel like people around you, if they are not feeling this energy, it is okay, okay? I want you to know that God sees you, and those people around you will get there. They will get there. They will feel this energy eventually, and it's up to you to be an example right now, okay? Just keep trusting in the process, keep loving, and keep setting those boundaries if you need to, and your tribe will find you if it hasn't already, okay? I love you, and we'll talk soon.